I'm Alyssa Brown.
I'm Shevie Brown.
And this is our daughter McKenna. She has 4 congenital heart defects. McKenna was actually in utero. I was about 26 weeks pregnant, and we found out during an ultrasound.
It's catastrophic. It was very hard. I still remember it to the day. Once we got our initial diagnosis, we took off work, and it was a very solemn moment.
Yeah, and then we decided we needed to research so we would know what we were dealing with, and we're able to kind of get some footing in terms of how we were going to proceed in terms of care. So we were able to get together a plan. We went to Shands at the University of Florida, and we actually were able to have a plan put in place so that when she was born, there was a team ready to help, and treat her. So it was an emergency situation, but not an emergency situation. It was a planned. It's something we would have to deal with, but there was a plan in place. So we were fortunate, in that we kept our jobs. Our employers were able to work with us, and we could apprise them of what was going on and let them know how the work was going to get done while we were gone. So we had jobs to come home to, and the work got done. Win-win. Well, the earliest diagnosis is the best one. Prenatal, I think, is the absolute best because you can plan for the baby's first breathing moment. But if prenatal diagnosis isn't available, then pulse oximetry is the very best next thing, I think. Don't let the baby leave the hospital with defects that are undetected, because then you do run into emergencies that are costly financially, emotionally, in every way, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that helped us out a lot, like you said earlier. We were able to plan ahead of time, and emotionally, financially, physically too, and try to get ourselves prepared for what we were about to go through.
We do absolutely ask our Tallahassee lawmakers to please support mandatory pulse oximetry for all newborns. Don't let them leave the hospital with undetected defects. It can result at worst in death, and at best in emergency situations that are just so costly and trauma-inducing beyond the trauma that you're already going to experience. For families, pulse oximetry is the next best thing to prenatal diagnosis and really has the potential to help avoid unnecessary emergencies and put in place. Congenital defects are not a death sentence. My daughter has 4, and she's very healthy. She has a very normal life, and it's because we were able to plan ahead, and we didn't wait, we weren't caught off guard with some medical crisis that could have been avoided.